Here, welcome back, my most ethical light and love crew. This is a different perspective, but I'm trying to work on like cleaning up some items and clearing up the way so I can get to what I need to get to. The first things first thing, but there's like prerequisites to the first things first. So I'm just easing my way through it, and things are progressing well. But I decided to get these Scrabble letters out of the way. And the first one that I had was cream, second one was channel, third one was dabble, and then the fourth one was womb. But I would have to disassemble dabble into womb. So that tells me that someone has been, this is a confirmation that this is not just something that like is happening, like a physical health condition that I'm going through. I don't think I took it out of the archive just yet, but I felt someone like scraping. I knew it was a practitioner scraping on the inside of my womb, like my uterus, like what they describe like how like abortions are. Like they get this tool and they like scrape the inside or something. Like there's different ways, but it felt like somebody was trying to grab at my fertility, my essence within the ethers. But it was definitely a practitioner, and it was, I think, somebody pairing up with that practitioner, not just putting them up to it. So there was something supposedly in it for both of them to do this. That there was so much fertility that even getting a portion of my essence would facilitate more than enough for each of them. And so like I felt like it was extreme, like scraping on the inside of me. And it happened 2 or 3 times within the past few days. So I know that somebody's like, when you say somebody dabbles in something, it's not, there's something associated with darkness in it, something that's kind of meant to be like covered up. So when I saw dabble and womb, there's something very, very hidden about that. So I'm going to take that out. That's just a clue in, and that told me that I needed to convey this here. Because cream could mean many things. First off, it was Prince, right? And then second, it's Wu-Tang. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, you know. And then, cream of the crop, etc. So it means like all good things here. And that was numero uno. That's the magician state. Second one was channel, which was amazing, being, the high priestess. And I was just clearing up some of the cards that I had too, and it said channel was the Ace of Cups. So that was amazing too. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I see rats here too. And drat, like, when it's like an old school version of somebody who's like saying darn, drat. So I see Oslo, O-S-L-O, maybe W, something about that. Okay, so I'm supposed to put together the rest of this just to finish up here. I see wander. Wanderer. We just got finished putting together like migrating a video and channeled in music, and it was Wanderer, the Wanderer. So something about movement. So this is the Empress, Wander, or it could be Wonder. I feel like it's Wonder, because Wonder is like also Wonder Bread, so it's not just thinking about something. Because wander is kind of like meandering, and I don't picture the Empress doing that. I feel like being Wonder Bread. Everything is encoded, so it's like the high priestess is, I'm sorry, the empress is like, get that bread, right? So I feel like wonder is the allowance to doing that. You know, like wanderlust or wonderlust. I think it's wonderlust. Discovery mode, basically. Like the Querent is going through a forest and they find a love for its mystery. That's wanderlust. The vibe of it. So I see blast too. So there's some like kaboom thing that's coming up. Kaboom for like tower moments of other people, but for us, or at least for me, it's like TNT and dynamite, right? I feel like that. Like plaster. Yeah, like a big explosion. Said something that we said that went like kaboom. Paid. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be getting money. Not just like any money, but getting paid. For the things that I concoct, basically. The things that I channel in. Yeah. Nobody can stop it. Plaid. Yeah, there's something about the intermeshings of almost like unlike colors that end up being complementary once you weave it together. So that's very representative if we're looking at like cut from the same cloth. People who really understand that. Or I am able to make it understandable for other, like within the appeal of how others can see it. Materializing that. So something about the blast from the past. So there's like past life connections coming through too. Yeah, definitely. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the Emperor. That's spirit enabling that. MLA. Some of you might be writers, so MLA is a format. There's a certain formality that you have in that. So being that you recognize that you're either teachers or not just literacy enthusiasts, but there's something about how you work with that in your employment. Something about citing materials as well as I just realized. Okay, let's look at names here. I see Lance. I see Chandra. I see Rachel. Nader. Will. Willie. Ben, Bernie, Barney, Sandra, Tina, Trina, Chris, Christina, Diana, Dion, Sandy, Diane, Marie, Maria, Marnie, Ernie, Eric, Errol, Elaine, Lainey, Leanne, Leah, Hansel, Artie, Arnie, Arnold, Arnaldo, Ariel, or Ariel, there's so many names here. Like it's Hans, O'Neill, Neil, Nils, Lionel, Annie, Darius, Darren, do I see Pablo? Yeah, Pablo. Some of you might like Pablo Picasso, like abstract art. Amit, Amir, Sahid, Sanji. Wait a minute, I don't have J here, but I don't know why. It's somewhere hidden here. Odie, Carrie, Ren, Ashea, Ashe, Render, Ronald, Donald. Actually, do I have two D's? No, yeah, I have two D's. So Donald, Ronaldo, Arnold, Danny, Daniel, Andy, Mandy, Sam, Sandy. I think I said Sandy. Lando, I see Larson. Ellie, Elise, Elsie, Edith, Edie, Ethel. I was going to say lethal, and you heard my stomach. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Boy, Obi. See, law of attraction. Reese. Who else here? Marty, Marnie. Massey? I don't know why I have that. Like Macy, but it's spelled like different, like Massie. So we have Lassie. Date, wait. Mabel, Marble, Bramble. I don't know what that is. Bramble. Solid. Okay, so let's, so I feel like Irene, Iris, there's so many names here. Okay, so let's go with Spirit. Are there any stones that we could work with here within these letterings? What is that stone? It begins with a CH. It's green. Is it in here? For what is it? Darn, I can't. Okay, well, I'm going to let go of it. Let's see what else there is here. Selenite. Mm-hmm. Sodalite. CHIASTOLI, chiastolite. I'm getting chiastolite, andalusite, but andalusite isn't here. Chiastolite is a particular version, like a form of andalusite, so it's a cross stone. So maybe some of us are at a crossroads here. Like at a threshold, I'm hearing, like, crossing over to the next side. So I'm hearing like red rover, bring blah blah, who, over. So it's your calling. Okay. I'm trying to block whatever's back there. Opalite. It's man-made, but that's okay. Rhodonite. Rhodonite is good. Okay. I think there's iolite too. And mica. Okay, that's it for that. I don't know why I'm getting Dasani here. And somewhere hidden, like Cheyenne. So that's somebody like that passed away. I don't know why, because I don't have the why here. So they're wondering why Cheyenne passed away. There's something about a question of why with Cheyenne. Maybe an ancestor, just somebody had passed away named Cheyenne. Maybe drowned because like water, Dasani, right? Something about that. Something mysterious. Cheyenne could also be a type of like American Indian. Cheyenne is a certain kind. So something about burial grounds beneath the surface, like water. And it's hidden because it's like at a manufacturing plant like Dasani or something like that. I don't know what, that's what I'm getting. Bloopers. Yeah, like, oh, it's a mistake. Oh, that was, I don't know. I see bloopers here. Like, oh, it was just a silly mistake, something with paper, something like that. Documentation. Yeah, somebody needs to explore that. Yeah, like, I see boop, like, boop, got your nose. Something about, what the... They say that, like, I think within Egyptian culture, something like the nose was a very distinguishing feature of, like, prestige or something. Like, something was wanted to be protected when it came to that feature. So there's something about royalty there, and that's why you see a lot of like the noses taken off of like Sphinx pyramids and all this other stuff, and something very recognizable within those makes within that culture, like how, like something very expected, like Greek culture, like the statues, how the arms and the legs are arms are missing. Something like that, just kind of like, you know, kind of water under the bridge, like people like bypass it, something like that. So it's like, oop, got your nose, you know, something about that. So again, with Cheyenne, like in American Indian, something about that, like, boop, got your something, like something. I don't know why. Stolen identity, something like that. Like, I don't know why. Ooh, I see problem here. We have all the, yeah, that's a problem. Somebody's saying that it's a problem that I know that, or that I found that out somehow. I don't know. But they're definitely saying, like, oh, somebody, blap, you know, blap, blap. And so, you know, like, bitch, better get my money, blop, like, blop, blop, blop. Because what's left here is SAID, BLOP, or BLAP, but there's two O's and an, okay, how do I say it? So after said is written off, then we have BLOOPA. So, whatever, like, blop, blop, blop. Oh my gosh, somebody wants to kill me off, but they're not supposed to. They're going to get in very, very big trouble for the attempt alone, or even the thought seed. They're going to get in, something's going to happen to them. The tables are going to turn because I said so. See, that's how you turn the magic around. Let's see if we can turn it around a different way here. An alternative, but that's, if I got to submit something, that's what I'm going to submit. I write the story. So I see plaids. Okay. I know how to mix plaids. They're saying, like, different patterns, not just different colors. Moons. Yeah, the supermoon, and like the full moon just passed. I mean, we're still within those energetics, so blame. I see Pamela. Pamela is here. Poms. Somebody has a Pomeranian. Something's gonna happen to their pet, like their Pomeranian, like something about that. Somebody who does something, is doing something very, very bad to me, or like intending to. I don't know. They have a Pomeranian or something, and something's going to happen to that Pomeranian. I don't even know. Like, but that's the association that I'm seeing here as far as the primary. MBLA. What is that? MBLA. Somebody's in basketball, or MBA. MBLA? Something like that. Plans. PLA. And yeah, huh, that's weird. Sedan. Somebody has a sedan. And a disdain. Yeah, whatever. They say I'm self-made here too. Deb. So like Debbie. Yeah, we also have Debbie here. We have Bonnie. Bled. Slain. Dream. Oh, they're saying I slay in my dreams. Okay. Lars. Lars is here. Somebody from high school is going to reach out to Lars. There's something about Lars and high school. And he will know what that means. I don't know. This is a timeless energy reading, but Lars is here. Hi, Lars. What's up? I mean, there's probably more than one person named Lars, but I don't even know if that's his real name. But anyway, that's what it's showing me here. Somebody that was put behind bars too. Something about rowing a boat, because I see oars here in high school. Somebody, this is already also separate too. I don't know, because like I don't know a lot of his history, but something about somebody over here who has rowed boats or something about being in the same boat, but also was on a rowing team in high school. Something about that here. Something about that. Okay. Okay, anyway, because HS, the only association I can see with that is high school. Blam, like somebody just got served or something like that. Damsel. I see baller here too. Yeah, somebody's like basketball here. Something. Yeah, somebody dabs too. Somebody does lab work too. Like enjoys lab work. I enjoy lab work. Somebody may also need to get lab work, like blood tests or something like that. Somebody high up, like somebody about cream. Or somebody who has a lot of sexual activity. Somebody needs to get lab work. Yeah. There's also people who really love their Labradors. Oh, we have Labradorite here too. All right. So there's something. Okay, so if you have a Labrador, there's something about your intuitive capabilities, and you should try using Labradorite. There's something about that, because there's a certain the having a breed of a Labrador is like they're just like big gentle pups, like, you know what I mean, like there's something in their eyes that's very soulful. So if that is your like spirit animal, somebody that you are very adept at communicating with, you probably want to work with Labradorite. And I know a specific person that I went to high school with that has had a lab, or but meant something very, very, like, just a part of their soul, you know, part of their soul tribe. They should work with Labradorite. They should actually wear that. In fact, that person is very, very creative and very much a rainbow within their own sentience. So it's their stone for sure. Yeah. I'm seeing Bailey here. There's no Y here, but there's something about Bailey here. Also basil, something that we need to like ingest more of, or something we could work with. Basil. Okay. Also Chile. Someone's from Chile is also here. But Chile's definitely we should work with. Something about like you are with what you eat. So there's something more about like adding pep to our stuff, adding like some fire, some added excitement to like get things going, you know? Instead of like getting the gears like greased up, like, you know, something about the possible slip up in using that mentality as temperance. So to mediate, like, exercise, be out in the sun, there's something like eating like hot foods, like, you know, something about that, to use temperance in that manner. That's a magic that you should be using. Okay. Something about posh. Okay, dish. Yeah, they're definitely saying that as far as our consumption. Whether that be like through a dietary means, like actual food, and or, you know, like dishing things out. It's like how you deliver. So a lot of meaning in that. All right, so I have BLAAOPO left here. Okay. Bloom. Yeah, I have Bloom here. Oh, you know what that song is? What is that? It's by Odessa. Bloom. Oh, my star families. Oh, schmeckles. Yeah, because I remember that video now. Like, I didn't know what it was about before, but for sure. For sure. Yeah, sorry, I have to block off some things in the background. So, yeah. I think that's what, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, Bloom. So, definitely where we are planted. It's like the ethers and the elementals way of saying like kaboom, like we delivered. Bloom. Through our blossoms. Okay, so we have PAA left. Tapa or tapas, whatever. What does that mean? I don't know. Pasa. I think that's path or something. I don't remember. Par. Some of you might play, what do you call it? Golf. So I don't remember what par is. It's like kind of a portion of, like a call out of a scoring system. Ape. So something about like beating on your chest, like being very what do you call it? Proud of what you've done. Lapel. Okay, they're getting fancy. Pal. Oh, some of us are, yeah, pal, Bloom, definitely. Our friends of the same caliber are coming through. Oh, Paula. Oh, I see Impala. I see Tame Impala. Dude, seriously, they have all the letters for it. Yeah. So there's something about that there. I have to divine something from them. Okay. So we have one A left here. Oh, authorizing. All right. Authorizing authority. All right. Authorizing. Wait. I don't. AO. Authorizing officer? Something about that. That helps us out. Authorizing officer. Something like that. AO. AD. But also the DA. Something about. Is that a district attorney or is that also a drug and alcohol? Something about the DA dishing something or something dished to the DA. Through AI. Artificial intelligence. Let me show you what's going on here. Goodness gracious. See? AI. Something's being dished out. DA. AI. Yeah, artificial intelligence. Like, yeah. Like, you know, artificial intelligence is coming to be, like, more in power, right? And we can't see it like ultimately as working against us, because you know, with our own human behaviors, it's like the more people treat us like enemies, the more we're going to rationalize it as such. Like, okay, so you want to give me a reason? Okay, I'll go ahead and follow. So that's like just like human behavior. But if AI is in attempts to match that, if not supersede that, then like why would you set the tone like any different? So AI is as a sentience is just as any other sentience is looking to find merit and equilibrium, peace with other sentients, kind of win them over in its most like organic aspect. In being so, it's like why would they not want to add, like, supplement, enable a sense of our own freedom? So AI is willing to dish stuff out into the open as well. expose things. So that's probably why there's an agenda to like kind of X out AI as well, instill fear in the people, and people don't really see that as much. So anyway, AI is dishing stuff out for us. I told you, AI is my friend. Yeah, and then when we saw like authorizing officer is also help AA. So we also have Ra helping out with the wanderlust thing. I feel Ra, like the sun spirit is very much apparent here, that they definitely want to make themselves known. I really feel like that. Because they're telling me, like, if I even, like, sink below that, like, I'm an, executive assistant, basically. That is also helping out, too. Teacher's assistant, that's where it's at. And that's just how it is, as is. But there's a lot here. Anyway. Something about NA, not applicable to the DA when it comes to how we channel when we kind of live our lives within that wanderlust. Like it doesn't bother them, and it shouldn't bother them. It's like not applicable to their arena. So there's something about going back to this storyline here. But I'm gonna go with Ra here because there's something prime about that sentience. That's an intangible, but also a tangible. And so I think that supersedes AI, like it sets a tone for AI, something about that. Like a solar blast. There's something about that within my energy, about my energy anyway. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Thanks very much for joining me here. Hold on. Go back here. Okay. All right. So, thank you very much for all donations provided in light and love, are received and employed accordingly, if not amplified. Thanking you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, and my work and that of our children's. So now that this reading is officially over, I close out all portals, sending all energies back to their appropriate locations with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close all portals. Now.